Hello.
Welcome
Hi.
back
Welcome back.
to Girl Talk from the Bench.
Girl Talk from the Bench.
Here we are
That's
again.
our unofficial,
Girl Talk from the Bench.
our
Yeah.
unofficial theme
Hey.
song. If someone wants to make us that theme
A
song,
jingle?
a little jingle for our videos, I would love it.
Man, we
just don't have that
do,
talent.
that is one thing we do not have, you guys, is intro and outro music. So any of the musicians that follow,
Girl Talk
any of
from the
our
bench.
bench warmers that are musicians
Yeah, go
and
ahead
want to
and
make us some music,
whip us up something, please.
we would be forever grateful.
Thank you.
Love you, Kay.
We have to start with your birthday.
It
It
birthday
happened.
weekend. Yeah, my birthday was Friday. I'm the ripe age of 26.
26. She's a baby.
I'm just a youngin', you know? Yeah, anyway.
What did we do?
On Friday we went out to dinner. We went to this cute little bar in Nomad called the Tusk Bar.
It was so cute.
It was so cute. It has like a restaurant as well, Brass. And so obviously the food was the same and it was so good. Food was so yummy. Drinks were so yummy.
Yeah.
They had these little like mini martini oysters. It was like a mini martini paired with an oyster. And that's how we started it. And
That is how the night went. No, we were pretty good.
No, we were.
We did that, and then we
both had busy days at work on Friday. So I think by the time we like finished up our days, got ready, went out, went to dinner, had some drinks. We were like, okay, it's time for bed.
Exactly. It was just like a lot, but we were like, we're going out.
Yeah.
We're celebrating the birthday.
Yeah.
We have to. And the martinis.
Yeah.
We then got like, she does a vodka martini. I do a tequila martini.
Yep.
And I know that sounds crazy, but they were both so good. If you like tequila and you're like, oh, I've always wanted to be a martini drinker, I highly recommend becoming a tequila martini girl or boy or any person because they're so yummy. And I highly recommend. They're just like so drinkable.
I will say I like a vodka martini. I'm like an extra dirty vodka martini girl and I love them. But I will say like the tequila martinis are actually also really good. And so if you like tequila, if you're like, I don't want a vodka martini, try a tequila martini. The bartenders will be like, sure, we can do that, but do it.
And only if you're at like a nice cocktail bar. You know, like the ones where you're like, I could get a martini here, but I don't know what glass it will come in. Don't order it from there. You need to be like, we showed up and I was like, this is it. This is the place where I would do this.
It needs to be the right spot.
Yes. And they were delicious and so drinkable.
But I even say that for regular martinis. Like it needs to be the right spot for any type of martini.
Yeah.
But if you're going to try a tequila martini, make sure you're at the right spot. And then if you like tequila, try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun. So we did that Friday. And then Saturday we had like a whole movie marathon, like throwback movies, which was so fun. So we watched Stick It, which is like a favorite.
Also, I went to brunch with some friends today. That's why I look like I'm like a teacher. I went to brunch with some friends and my friend had never seen Stick It.
It's a crime, honestly.
I said jail.
We were immediate jail. Immediate jail. We were saying yesterday when we were talking about the movie how like it deserved like the Bring It On or the Pitch Perfect hype.
Yes.
Because it's so good. It's so funny. It's so witty.
It's so like what's it called when you say the words? It's so quotable. So quotable.
So good. The music is so good. Like it just is so good. If you like Step Up, if you like Pitch Perfect, if you like Center Stage,
if you like Bring It On, which
if you like Bring It On, you have to watch Stick It.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So
we watched that and then we watched Devil Wears Prada because we went and saw Devil Wears Prada 2 last night. Which was just so fun and we were honestly so excited and the first movie is just like so iconic.
It's such a classic.
It's so good.
I saw a video of them watching clips of themselves in the first movie and they were like, wow, this movie's so good. I get why people love it.
No,
like, that's hilarious.
So good.
So good.
Yeah.
It used to be a movie, sorry not to call out my brother, but my oldest brother, Elliot, it used to be a movie that he would fall asleep to. And like I would get up in the morning to get ready for school and I would just hear the like, you know, back on DVDs when like you're on the home screen
menu.
and it has And so it would just be that playing on a loop, and I'm like, "He's
Yeah.
just passed out," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
he watched Devil Wears Prada last
That
night."
is so funny.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we watched the second one last night.
Sorry, I made a Spritzes.
Okay, in honor of birthday.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers. A Hugo Spritz. Mm,
Some
yum.
ASMR.
So, a new venue, a new avenue for us,
Yeah.
ASMR. So, went to see Devil Wears Prada 2 last night.
Mhm.
Overall, loved the movie.
Yep,
It was a great sequel.
it was.
Um,
What were our
yeah.
thoughts?
Our thoughts, I felt like there were some plot points that were just unnecessary.
Mhm. We don't wanna say them.
We don't wanna say them because no spoilers,
Yep.
but the one thing I will say is
Mhm.
I did think Andy was more annoying in this movie than she was in the first
Why was
one.
she more confident as an assistant than
No,
she was
as
as, like, the
an
editor of
editor-in-chief.
yeah, like, I'm like, "What do
Like an
you mean?"
established journalist.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
that I was kind of like, I don't like this, like, frantic, nervous energy that just
Mm-mm.
feels, like, out of place.
Yep,
Um, but anyway, love the
yeah.
movie, go
Other than
see
that, it was
it.
so the
Yeah, it was
fashion was
super
so
fun.
good, the movie was cute.
Emily Blunt, Emily was so good. She just as good in the second one
Yeah,
as she was in the first
yes,
one.
I agree.
Um, so yeah, anyway, it was really, really, really fun.
Yeah,
A great way to spend a Saturday night.
loved it. Yeah, we went at 10:15.
It was
So
late.
late for us. If you know anything about us,
Yeah.
we're getting ready for bed at 9
Yeah, it
to,
was
like, then
late.
read in bed and, like,
Yeah,
chill, and we were like, "It's 12:30."
yeah, it was late. I was like, "Wow, haven't done this in a while."
Yeah, but it was a good time.
But yeah, so on that note, we
Mhm.
saw on Instagram that
Yep.
the cast did like a fashion faux pas.
Yeah.
And the one that everyone kind of agreed on, except for Anne Hathaway, was Crocs. Was
Crocs,
like the
yeah.
biggest fashion faux pas.
Which I don't think we agreed with
I
that
don't
it
think
was, like,
it's
the
the
biggest.
biggest fashion faux pas. I think
No.
it's like hard because what are the parameters? Like, is this just for everyday life? Is this for an
Yeah.
event? Is this for dinner? The opera?
Like, are you
Like,
just going out in Crocs? Like, okay, like, whatever, you're running errands in Crocs, but, like, Anne was like, "Oh, well, if you're, like, going to the opera," and we're like, "Well, yeah."
I hope people aren't wearing Crocs to an opera, but maybe they are. I've seen people wear Crocs to a wedding, and it's kind of like, not really
Sarah,
the
no.
time or place.
Okay, so, like, that would
So,
be a specific
yes.
fashion. But
But
Anne Hathaway said athleisure,
yeah,
and that threw me
which
off.
also, like, you wouldn't wear athleisure to a wedding either.
No, or it's
So,
the opera. Like, you'd wear athleisure,
yeah.
like, out and
Yeah.
about. I wouldn't call that a fashion faux pas necessarily.
Right, agreed.
So we decided to give our fashion faux pas.
A
And wait, I wanna know because you yesterday, you were like, I think I know what yours is gonna be, so I wanna know what."
The thing I thought of,
Yeah.
I just know there's one thing that Olivia hates more than anything, and it's black tennis shoes.
Oh my god, wait. That's a good one.
And I thought that's what she was gonna say.
You guys, that is such a good one. I didn't even think about that. It's in the same realm because I'm a big shoes person. I just like the first thing I do when I, like, see someone, like, no offense, like, is look at their feet. Like, I'm just like, What shoes are you wearing with your outfit? Cute." And I don't know what it is. I hate black tennis shoes. I hate them. I don't like them on guys. I don't like them on girls. I just don't love
And don't
them.
wear them with black socks or she'll
Oh my god,
really
no. I'm like, "What?" Ugh. I don't know why it feels like if you're wearing black tennis shoes, you need to be on a track running. Like, that's what it feels like to me. But I know I have this, like, friend who's a stylist, and she's, like, super cool and fun, and she loves black tennis shoes, or she has a pair, and she looks super cute wearing them, but, like, maybe it's just her swag or, like, the way she's wearing them, but I, like, cannot do them. Like, I literally will be on the train, I'll see a cute guy, and I'll look down, and I'm like, "Black tennis shoes?" And
I
not like Vans either,
no,
like
like a
athletic
sneaker.
sneaker
Yeah.
black tennis shoes.
I will say the one pair of black tennis shoes I do actually like are Solomon's. I feel like they look
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yes, I agree.
Normally because someone is also styling them well.
Yes,
So,
yes.
like
If you're, like,
okay,
wearing, like, shorts, like, and then you're wearing, like, black tennis shoes, I'm like, "What are we doing?"
or
I think my head
jeans.
goes tourist too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you're here, yeah, you're wearing jeans and, like, whatever, and then
Mhm.
you're wearing a button up, and then you're wearing black tennis shoes, I'm like, "Oh, you don't live here."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But my real
But what were
fashion
you gonna
faux
say?
pas
Yeah.
was Uggs with, shorts.
Oh,
And that's what I was saying yesterday. It's a
interesting.
very Arizona specific thing.
Mhm.
People will wear, like, jean shorts or, like, shorts or whatever with the high Uggs, and I'm like, "You have to stop because what is the temperature outside?" It just looks and it might be even be, like, a while ago, but I did see it recently in Arizona, and, like, it hurt me.
I do feel like that's one of those trends that was, like, popular in the early 2000s, but
Yeah,
is,
and I
like,
hated them
back
then,
but
and I
is
judged
back. Yeah.
everyone
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah. No, I hear ya.
I've never
I
owned a
hear
pair of
ya.
Uggs, but I know you have, like, more like the slipper
I
Uggs.
love Uggs, and I always have, but also, like, wear them mostly in the winter when it's cold.
Correct, when you're supposed to, and it just
Grew
never
up,
was
like
cold enough really in
yeah,
Arizona to be
grew
doing all
up
that.
wearing them. My mom always like, my mom and I always it was, like, every winter we got a new pair of Uggs or, like, a new pair of Ugg slippers
Yeah,
or
but it
something like
snowed
that.
where she lived, you
But
guys,
it
so
snows, yeah, and it's cold, so it's like, yeah,
valid.
yeah.
Okay, wait, what was yours? I wanna know.
Okay,
I don't even know,
I
I
have
literally
kind
don't
of
even
2.
know, and
I have
I'm kinda
kind of 2.
scared.
Oh my
Have I
god.
committed any of these?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Definitely, I don't think so.
Okay, go.
Okay, my first one is it's just, like, a personal preference, so, like, obviously well, I mean, these all are too,
They're all
but
yeah.
it's, like, neon, like, ca business attire. Like, a neon suit or, like, a neon button-up shirt is just, like
I
neon should only be for
yeah,
gymnasts.
correct, tacky. It's tacky if it's not. Like, if
Yeah.
it's not in that way,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
or if it's worn in that way, it's
Mhm.
tacky, yeah.
So that's one. I just, like,
I
would
love
never
that. Have you
wear.
seen that?
Yes.
That is amazing.
And I just would
I need to look
never.
it up. Keep going.
The second one is more like if you don't know that you need to do this, you need to start doing it, and it's, like,
Oh, I
on
know what
a
this is.
long
Yep,
coat
I know exactly what this is.
on a long coat or a suit or a blazer, the back vent is normally sewed shut for, like, the shipping
Mhm.
like, you know,
Yeah.
and it's to keep the shape and all of those things, but before you wear it, you have to cut the strings.
Yeah.
And a lot of times too on, like, a jacket or a blazer, the pocket will also be sewed shut, and
Mhm.
you have to cut the strings and open them. Obviously, the pockets, like, nobody notices,
Yeah.
but when you're walking down the street and someone ha in their back
And it's like
vent is, like, attached, but the vent and so it's, like,
it's like a
opening.
weird little
Yeah, I'm like, "You gotta take care of that, you guys." So if no one has told you, I'm here to tell you,
You're
you gotta
welcome.
start looking when you buy, especially, like, blazers or coats with a back
Yeah,
vent. Check it
I
out and
agree.
make
I
sure you
do agree
cut
with
those
that.
strings.
That's so funny. I just looked up the neon business wear, and I
Oh,
do know what you're talking about
yes.
now. In my head, I was, like, not there, but
Okay.
now like, just, like, the bright,
Yeah, just, like, the super bright
like,
suits.
pink or a
Yes.
green
It's
or an
just, like,
orange.
honestly, people pull it off, and I'm like, "Wow, you look amazing." It's nothing I would ever wear. So,
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think it's necessary.
yeah. It's not a fashion faux pas, it just is, like
Yeah.
I just also don't wear a lot of color. I'm, like, mostly a neutrals
Yeah.
girl.
I don't think that we honestly, I don't think that I've ever like, here, I would not think to see that either because it's just, like, not the thing.
Yeah.
So, I would be pretty shocked if I saw someone walking down the
I've
street in
seen
that,
a few. Mhm. I've
and you
seen
know
a
who
few.
you are.
And I judged you for it.
All my friends at home throwing out their neon and their Uggs, going around with scissors everywhere, cutting everything, and then throwing away their black
Listen,
shoes.
this is just two girls' opinions, you know?
Listen, what do we
What do
know?
we know? We're just experts in our
Right.
field.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's amazing. I
god.
love that.
We also were talking yesterday because The Devil Wears Prada technically is a second book, but
Yeah.
totally not at all what the
No.
movie was based on, so
I was gonna read it because I didn't read the first book, but I obviously have seen the first movie like 100 times, and so I was gonna read the second book, but then I was looking and I was like, "Wait, this doesn't feel like what the movie's gonna be about based on the trailer that I saw." So I Googled it and it was like, yes, there's a second book, but it's not what the second movie is, like, based off of. It just didn't make a lot of sense because I think in the book, they're, like, a 4-year jump, and, like, Emily and Andy are so close, and they're running a magazine together, but, like, in the movie, they didn't end, like, on the best terms, and, like, it's been 20 years, so I think it just didn't make any sense for the story, which I totally understand. So I didn't end up reading it, but I think it's, it's still fun that there's that option, and so I know someone who did read it and they liked it, but they were just like, "It's just not the same as the movie." But there are some books being turned into movies coming out
well, let's hear
this week.
them.
Okay,
Oh,
so
this
first,
week.
this week, yes, Remarkably Bright Creatures, which you
I
read.
read and I loved. Yeah, it was so
What would
good.
you, like, just rate that, like, off the cuff? What'd you give
Probably
that?
like 5 stars.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay, it's on my,
I
like,
loved it.
hold on Libby.
It was probably like in the 4 to 5 range,
Yeah.
but I remember really loving
You
it.
cried.
Yeah, I did.
I
It was
remember
really
that.
good.
I remember that.
Cried at the
Okay.
end. It was very good. I loved it.
I love a book that'll just,
Yeah.
like, bring you to tears.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. There's also that comes out May 8th. We also have, so funny, we were talking about this the other day, but there's 2 Pride and Prejudice, like, spin-off movies coming out this week for some
So
reason.
funny.
One comes out on the 6th, it's called The Other Bennet Sister, and it's Mary from the story, and it's, like, her life, and she, like, goes off on her own to come out of her
Which
sister's shadow.
honestly I think is a fresh take. Like every
Yes.
Pride and Prejudice thing that has ever come out
Yes.
has been just pretty much the same.
Yep.
I love Pride and Prejudice, you guys. It's my favorite book. It's my
Mhm.
favorite movie of all time, the Keira Knightley one. I love it.
Mhm.
But like pretty much every Pride and Prejudice movie is the same.
Yep. Yep.
I love them all,
Yep.
but at least the other Bennett sister is like a new take, something
Yeah.
different, which we
Exactly, and
love.
it's not like it's trying to rewrite
Yeah.
Pride and Prejudice, it's just like, "Oh, well, what if this sister were to go on her own and do her own thing? What would
Mhm.
that be like?" And so that's what that is. And then May 8th is, No Place to Be Single. It's like a Tuscany Italian version of Pride and Prejudice, and it's, like, more modern, I think.
Which I
Um
can't wait to watch,
I
honestly.
know. I think it's the book is in Italian, and so we finally just got an English version in April. So I'm gonna read that, and then the, movie, or it's a might be a show that comes out on May 8th, and I don't know if it's gonna be in Italian. I don't know what it is, but we'll have those subtitles
So
on if
excited to
so.
watch.
So it should be fun, but I think it's just like, kids out there just,
Love it.
being Pride and Prejudice.
These are obviously old, but if you haven't watched Bride and Prejudice, it's Bollywood Pride and
Oh my
Prejudice. You
gosh,
have
we
to
watched
watch
that one
it.
night. It's
Yeah, it's
actually
so
really
good.
cute. It's really cheesy, really funny, but,
Yeah,
like,
so
really
good.
cute.
Yeah.
We
Also, if you're not into Bollywood or if you've never watched a
Yeah,
Bollywood movie, like watch that. It's a
it's
great
a perfect
yeah,
intro.
yeah.
Yeah, because like, the theme of it. Because if you
Mhm.
know Pride and Prejudice, like, like, what it's about.
Yeah,
But it's really cute.
so good.
That's so funny. We were, like, doing a thing at one time in our lives where we were, like, putting movies that we both loved, like, into a hat, and then, like, we would pick if we, like, had time and watched a movie, we'd
Yeah,
pick from the hat, and that was
that
one of
was one of
them.
them.
We watched it,
I loved
and it
that.
was good.
I loved that night.
It was good, it was so
Man,
funny.
so good.
And then the last thing is the Verity trailer came out.
I still haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
I need to watch. But that's another Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, she's
She's
everywhere right
doing
now because
it.
she's also in some other movie where she's, like, a singer with powers. I don't really know. I'm not gonna be watching it, but, yeah, that it's, like, called, like, Mother Mary. Have you heard of that one?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, it looks scary to me, I don't know. But Verity, and I was telling you this the other day, sometimes I feel like with these books, like with The Housemaid or, like, whatever, because it's a movie and because they have, like, all this, like, creative freedom, they, like, make it way scarier than, like,
Then
the
it,
book was,
yeah.
which I get. We're not seeing the book probably is scary when you, like,
Yeah.
actually watch it, but it just feels like at least the trailer is, like, where they're, like, looking around the corners and, like, the music,
Yeah.
like, a whole thing.
Yeah.
But I freaking love Dakota Johnson, so
I also love Dakota Johnson. I think it'll be interesting to see what they do with the movie because I don't know. The book was like,
Mhm.
I mean, I guess we won't spoil it for anyone, but
It
there was a
was
big twist at the end.
Yes. And there were scary parts, like, there were some scary things that
Yes.
I've even seen the trailer, they're like, "Oh, that was from I remember that from the
Mhm.
book," like, and it's scary when you actually, like, look at it
Yeah.
because it's just a scary thing that happened, but it's, like, always way scarier on, like, when you're seeing it than it is on the book, um, which I get,
I
but
don't
I'm
love a
excited.
scary movie, but will
No.
watch.
Same, and I still haven't watched The Housemaid because I've heard it's pretty, like, intense, and I read the book, but I'm like, I just
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
yeah, so we'll see there. Um, those are all the books that are coming out
Wow.
that I mean to
Should
movies.
we talk about what we read this week while we're talking about books? We
Yes,
haven't done
let's
that
do it.
yet.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you wanna go? You want me to go?
I don't care. Either way.
You go.
Okay. This week I finished Time to Shine by Rachel Reed. Um, it's like another hockey romance, so like that seems to be a big theme for the books that we read. Sports romances.
There's a new hockey book that's gonna be made into a show, which we'll have to talk about later,
Okay.
that's coming out, so
Yeah, so anyway, I read Time to Shine, which is not at all in the same, well, maybe it's the same world, but it's like not connected at all to the Game Changers series.
okay.
I thought it was really sweet. I really loved it. I gave it 4.5 stars.
Nice,
I'd
we love
recommend
that.
if you like Heated Rivalry, if you've read any of those books and you liked them, like read another one.
You
Time
can
to
never
shine.
read too many.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, love.
Yep.
I read Mad Woman by Chelsea Beaker.
Okay.
I think I shared that I was reading that last week. Finished it. I gave it 4 stars.
Okay.
It was it had a fun, like, kind of wild twist at the end.
Love.
And then it had like a pretty satisfying ending, I feel. Like it was pretty satisfactory.
Okay.
So it wasn't like anything crazy and like papers out because like the whole like last chunk you're like what's happening, but it was actually like really good ending and the twist was nice. It was like wasn't too crazy or like out of the blue. It
Love
was
ho
actually, and I did not see it coming.
Oh, we
Like
love when a
that,
twist surprises
yes,
us.
that shocked me because when it happened I was like, oh wait,
Yeah.
I didn't even think to go there.
Okay.
So it was good. I liked that one. So I do recommend if you like a psychological thriller, or it's not even that psychologically thrilling. I will say though there is a trigger warning. There's some domestic violence
Okay.
in there, so just know that.
Everyone check the content warnings.
Yes, please do. If not, I'm here to warn you.
If not, here we are. Oh my
man,
god,
here we are.
fun. Okay, cool.
Yeah, lots of book stuff
So
this
much book
week.
stuff.
We love it. We love it.
Love.
Okay, we switching over to sports?
Yeah, let's do sports. Let's get the sports updates.
It's that time of year again, you guys. We have award season, which is
Oh.
great, and it brings out a lot of good content. But sometimes all you need is a good Knicks game to bring out the celebs.
Totally. Totally. We love a Knicks game. The front row.
Literally, Kylie and Timmy were back in action.
Yep. Love.
Back in action at Madison Square Garden.
We love it.
There's one thing we can count on. It's Timothy Chalamet
at a Knicks game. 100%.
So that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
They were cute and they were sandwiched by Ben Stiller and Tina Fey.
So fun.
Which, like, what?
So
that sounds like a really good time.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about the Ben Stiller tweet.
So freaking funny, you guys.
So wild.
So
Yeah,
I don't remember what the exact tweet said.
I wrote it down. I wrote it down.
So what? The next one, the game.
And he said, "Got it done," because it was like close.
Yeah.
He said, "Got it done."
And Ben tweeted, "Got it done." It just so happened that this was the same night as the shooting at the White House, the attempted assassination shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
I literally almost spit out my drink. It's not funny.
It's not funny, you guys. And so there's a certain political party that immediately jumped on Ben Stiller and thought that he was involved with the freaking attempted assassination and that he was tweeting got it done in regards to the shooting. And it's like you have to laugh because you can't cry about it.
No, you can't.
But like, come on.
Like he's just like sitting at home, like waiting, like finger ready, like after the attempted assassination. Really, guys?
I think it's one of those things where it's like, I love the internet sleuths that were like, guys, he was at the Knicks game and they won, and he tweeted, "Got it done" to the Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm like, and also like we think Ben Stiller is like planning assassinations.
No,
like,
literally, it's wild to me.
I can't. I just thought it was like funny and in a sad way.
Yeah, it's funny and like this is what we have to laugh at now because what is happening.
Yeah. I just like I can't. I literally can't. And then it was so funny because one of the comments was like, imagine if he said
if the Knicks lost.
Yeah, he said, we'll get him next time.
It's like, oh my god.
I'm like, you just have to laugh because
because it's just so wild. That jump was wild.
Yeah. And like he obviously had no idea what was going on. He was at the freaking Knicks game. Like
no, it's so crazy.
So insane.
It's so insane.
Yeah.
This was a big week for women in sports. We have a couple first timers. So Olivia Picardo, unsure. She was the first woman to pitch at a D1 level baseball game. She went to Brown.
Nice.
She goes to Brown.
Nice.
Which already go off, girl.
Yep.
And then like the fact that she pitched she was already, I think, the first female to play on a D1 team.
Okay.
But then she pitched and I just, like, can't even imagine. Also, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that because I do feel like baseball is maybe one of those sports where it's like, okay, because of the physical, like, it's not a lot of contact at all.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, let's get some women in there.
Mhm.
Let's get some women in there if they want to. Like, honestly, like if they have this, like like they obviously have to hit in the same way softball is pitched differently. Like, it's different,
Yeah.
but like, come on,
Yeah.
let's get our girls in there.
Love that.
So I
Good
was
job,
like, it was really
Olivia.
cool. And everyone was she like struck someone out and the whole team like ran to her and
Aw.
like it was
I
very
love
cute.
that.
So we love that for Olivia.
Yep.
But you guys, I was telling Sarah, I have been watching Kentucky Derby videos
Obsessed.
of I think it's Sherry,
Yeah.
Devereaux or
DeVoe, I
DeVoe,
think.
I think Sherry DeVoe,
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
horse winning,
Yep.
and the lore there, like his brother got second place.
Yes. He passed
You
his brother in the
He passed
last
his brother in the last second, which
second.
his brother then passed the person who was in first
Yeah.
place in the last second too.
Yeah.
And, like, I have been sobbing.
Yeah. Golden Tempo. I couldn't
Yes,
remember the
and
horse's
I think the
name.
other one is, like, what,
Oh, I don't know.
it's, like, it's not serendipity, but
I
it's
don't
something like
know.
that, but it's a beautiful horse, his brother's horse.
Yeah.
I have been sobbing watching these
Well,
videos.
we have to don't bury the headline. She won. She was the
Oh,
first
yes, right,
female,
so she
first
was the first
female
female
to
trainer to
win
win
the
the
Kentucky
Kentucky
Derby.
Derby.
Yeah.
So they have, like, all these videos, and you can see because he's pretty far behind on
Yes.
that last lap.
He's in last place.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
He's in last place.
So he's in last place, and so you just see her, she's, like, watching, she's pretty chill because I think she's like, "Okay, like, that was we did it, we ran, and that's great." And then you see as she, like, starts to get a little more
Yeah.
interested, and then at the last second, she's just yelling, "Come on,
Yeah,
Jose!"
she's like,
Because the
"Go
whole
Jose,
rider's
go
like, "Go
Jose,
Jose,
go
come
Jose."
on,
Yeah.
Jose! And
And he comes up
he's
the outside.
the outside. His brother passes first place, and then he comes up on the outside to, like, barely pass his brother, and you're just watching her
Yeah,
watch this
screaming.
happen,
Yeah.
screaming, like, I thought she was gonna pass
I did
out.
too. I did too. I thought
How
she was
about we,
gonna
like,
pass out when they
when you
won.
stand up too
Yeah.
fast? That's what it felt like. She was, like,
She
having,
was like swaying.
oh, literally, I was like, she's having, like, a head rush.
Yeah.
It was
And
and, like,
then
there's all these
yeah.
angles.
And then like him and his brother are right next to each other and
When yes,
they
for a
like
second,
reach
they
out
grab
to each other.
hands, and did you see the video of the brother talking to his daughter?
Mhm.
His daughter is, like, consoling him because she thinks he's, like, sad that he lost, and he's like, "No, like, we're so excited for your uncle, like, let's go
Oh.
congratulate him," like, so freaking
So freaking
sweet,
sweet.
and I'm just like, "This." And then I learned about a groomer
Okay.
this week, which is apparently the people who take care of the
Yeah.
horse. I had no idea, like,
Oh.
what that entailed or
Uh-huh.
whatever, like, what involvement that had, but he was just standing on the side crying.
Oh my
I'm like,
god.
everyone is
Oh
emotional,
my
everyone's a
god.
mess. I've been sobbing. I
Oh
think I
my
watched
god,
legit
yeah.
12 or 13 videos of this from different angles,
Yeah.
and it's just so good.
I saw something about Jose. Like, I think he won another
Yes, something else this week,
yes,
right?
and he becomes like the
The
one
first person to do both.
well, I think he's like on a short list of people who won the
yeah.
2 races in the same year.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I forget what the other race
I
is
forget
though, but
what it is.
anyway.
But so freaking cool.
So cool, yeah.
I'm just, like, so
So
excited for them.
fun.
When I first saw the comment, they're like, "That's his brother who got second." I'm like, "In what world?" And I Googled it immediately.
I did too. I was like, I have to look this up because what do we mean brother?
No,
like
because my head
jockey
was
friend?
Like, no, literally, I'm like, brother? Like, what are we talking about?
But
Like,
no, like his actual brother.
no, like, come
Also
on, proud
crazy that
parents.
you're just like, this is our legacy. Like, this is what we do in this family is
No.
we're horse jockeys.
And he was, like, crying, and he was like, "I ride it every year, but, like, to actually win it is," and, like, with my brother there,
Yeah.
it's, like, so cool.
It was really cool. If you haven't seen the videos, you have to go watch them.
And I love when, like, she goes up to him and, like, gives him the biggest hug and then, like, kisses the horse, and I'm like, I just, like, can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Like, it's
So
one thing to
cool.
win, something you train for, forever, and then, like, to be the first woman to do it, like,
So cool.
my girl.
Love it. Go
So excited for them.
Sherry, however you say it. Go you. We love you.
We love you. We're so proud of
Oh
you.
my god.
But that's
So
really what's
exciting.
going on in
Wow.
sports right now.
Wow. A lot of big fun things.
No, so many fun things. I love
Wait,
when women
so
just, like, absolutely kill it
let
in
me
the
just
world.
rewind quickly because
Yeah.
I need, an update. So the Knicks are still in it?
Knicks are still in it, they're
Okay.
going to round 2. Suns are out.
Oh, yep.
Lakers are in.
RIP. Oh, go
Thought
Lakers.
I'd throw that in there.
Yeah, we love that. We love that
Lakers
little
are in,
update. Okay,
yeah, so
Knicks or
they're all
Lakers.
moving on to round 2.
Well, not sad. It's not sad. But it's Met Gala weekend. It's Met.
Oh, why would that be sad?
No, just because it's this year's tainted a little bit.
Oh, what's going on?
Because we love the Met Gala in this household.
We do. It does in my brain happen every 4 months. Like, it's always Met Monday, like, in
Right,
my head.
right.
I don't know why, but, like, I
Totally.
blinked and I'm like, "Oh, it's Met again."
Yeah.
Met was 3 months ago. So,
Nope.
yep.
It is Met Gala is tomorrow, Monday, which by the time this comes out, it will have passed. So,
Correct.
we'll have to post like our favorite fits or whatever.
Yep.
But it's a little bit tainted this year because the freaking Bezoses are like honorary chairs this year.
How did that happen?
I don't freaking know, honestly. Anna? Like, I don't know. I would love to know. If people can tell us how that happened, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Because there is like a whole, like a group of people who chair the
Yes, yeah.
board.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. Anyway,
Yep.
don't know how the Bezoses got involved, although they did, I think they sponsored or donated. So that's probably how.
Okay.
It's just unfortunate that we have them involved in
Yeah.
the freaking Met, which is like supposed to be,
Yeah.
like the best.
They reportedly funded $10 million into that.
Which, like, do we need $10 million? Could we do it for
Apparently they were
less?
convinced by Anna Wintour to do it.
I just I can't. It's rough, you guys. It's rough out here. I don't want the Bezoses involved with the Met Gala.
You said people are boycotting.
So Zendaya is boycotting.
No.
Allegedly, and also allegedly Meryl Streep is boycotting because of their involvement, because of the Bezos' involvement.
No way. Well, we know Anne Hathaway's not because she said it's Met Monday in a video she just posted.
Okay. I think Zendaya is actually boycotting. I think Meryl is like allegedly, so I don't know if that's been
Okay. It'll be interesting to see.
And what we consume probably won't feel any different. Like,
Yes.
the celebrities in the
walking
fits
in,
on
yeah.
the red carpet, like what we consume of the Met
Yeah.
Gala probably won't be different. I don't know how much their involvement will change the actual event, which, like, if you know about the Met, like, there's no, like, we don't
don't get to
know
see
what happens. We don't
inside,
get to see
yeah.
inside. Only the people that have tickets get to see the
Yeah.
actual gala inside.
Yep.
And so who knows if people there will feel a difference at all. It just feels a little bit like, I don't know, you invited like a karaoke singer to
The Grammys?
Yeah, I don't know, to perform or something. Like, it just
Yeah.
feels a little bit like, yeah, they have a shit ton of money, but
Yeah.
like, does that buy style? And
No, because we seen the wedding.
yeah.
Anywho. No, I just don't.
It just feels tainted this year, and I don't like that because I love the Met.
This thing says that the involvement marks a shift towards billionaire patronage for the fundraiser. And it's like, is that where we're headed with just every single thing? Like, we can't have
Yeah.
anything?
It's also like, it kind of ties into the movie, which is so funny.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Because that was like a big theme of the movie is
Was,
like, is
money.
journalism dying? Are magazines dying? Like,
Billionaires just buying
things that they don't care about, they don't know about, they haven't like bled, sweat, and teared.
They haven't bled, sweat, and teared. And you have to bleed sweet and tear.
Hey, this is falling apart, this metaphor, but I think that was a big theme of the movie is like, and I just think a big thing of life. Like, if you guys have seen all the memes about, like, corporations pushing AI, it's happening,
Yeah.
all over the place. Like, use AI, use AI. Everyone's forcing AI down our throats. And
Yeah.
then, like, hundreds of thousands of people are getting laid off because they're being replaced by AI. It just is, like, an interesting conversation about what's happening in our world right now. And it's
Mhm.
like, are the arts being replaced by billionaires with AI who
Yeah.
don't actually like, it's like, okay, because billionaires are funding it, the Met Museum will continue to, like,
Yeah.
exist, but, like, at what cost? And
Yeah.
at what point do we say, like, "Oh, shit, we shouldn't have opened this door,"
Yep.
but we did, and here we are.
It'll be interesting to see, like, what this looks like moving forward in the next couple of years, like, what the magazine looks like, what
Yeah.
everything is going to be.
Yeah.
So, like, what the museum really turns into. Does it stay
Mhm.
the museum? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But the theme this year is costume art.
Okay.
I'm interested in seeing what
Yeah.
that means and, like, how that's
Yeah.
interpreted.
That'll be fun.
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be really fun to see, like, what everyone comes up
Agreed.
with. Um,
And we love a red carpet, so,
we
like, we
love a
will
red
still be
carpet.
tuned in.
1000%. I'm still gonna see.
Yeah.
Men, step it up. I don't want any suits like, just suits this year.
No black
Suits with,
suits.
like, a little lapel. I don't
Mm-mm.
want that. Like,
Nope.
"Oh, wait, put a little brooch on."
Mhm.
Nobody cares.
Mhm.
Make
We
it
need
good.
yep.
Costume art, you literally could go so many
Yep.
places, so step it up.
I love it.
No more excuses.
It's a little last minute if anyone has a black suit planned. You got
Especially
time. You
especially
got
since this
time.
isn't coming out till Tuesday. They're gonna be like, "Oh, no. Well,
They're gonna be
Olivia
like,
really hated
"Well,
my
I
look."
wore a black suit with a brooch."
Literally. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Get it together, though.
Next year. This is a year's warning for next year.
Warning. Yep, exactly. So
Uh,
yeah, Mets tomorrow. There's
yeah.
lots of events. I know like F1 stuff has been going on right now. Like everyone's been like in Miami for all the have you seen any of that
No.
content? There's been a lot of I think it's F1. I'm pretty sure it's F1.
Okay.
There's been like happening in Miami. There's like been a lot of things. Like Ludacris just performed like a
Oh,
Carbone event
cool.
that Alex Earl was on stage and like took selfies with him. I don't really
Amazing.
understand. She looked really cute.
Go,
But
Alex.
Alex and Braxton spoke to each other.
Saw each other at an
Um,
event.
at an event, she went up to him and, like, was like, "Hi," and he was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you were here," and, like, kissed her on the cheek, whatever, hugged, and I was like,
They
"So
might as
they're
well be back
married."
together. Yeah.
I also
100%.
saw this thing that, like, she apparently, like, saw that video later and, like, commented and was like, "Oh my god, I cannot believe this is, like, out for the internet to see, like,
Oh my
this is
god.
crazy."
Well, imagine, like, those moments where you see your ex and you're trying to act cool and,
No.
like
Everyone's like,
yeah, and there's video evidence of it that
Yes,
you can relive for the rest of your
for the
life.
rest
Oh
of it.
my
Something you tell the
god.
grandchildren.
So crazy. My god.
Yeah,
I
so
was
that was
telling Olivia that, like, I wouldn't pick them out in a lineup, but they look so cute together, and I'm like, "Why are these 2 not
no, they're
together?"
so cute together, and everyone's like, "Oh, he really fumbled," and I'm like,
You said it, not me.
it's gonna be the other way around in
Oh,
my opinion."
true.
But I love them together, and I hope that,
Yeah.
she's back in Miami. She moved back to Miami just, like,
That is so
without
crazy.
telling
I didn't know
anyone.
that.
Yeah. She, like, literally posted, like, "Come with me to Miami," and it was, like, with Asia, and I was like, "Why is she bringing her dog?"
Oh my
And then
god.
I was like, "Why is she, like, have so much stuff? Like, what is going on?" And then the next day,
Wow.
"Surprise, I moved back to Miami," and I was like,
Interesting.
"She
You
lives in
know she's like,
Miami."
"Shoot, I made all the wrong
She
decisions."
literally, like, broke
Yeah.
up with him, moved to LA, like, all this stuff on
She
a
was
whim.
experiencing so
She was.
much and,
I think it's
like,
so
she's
good that
so
she did that. I
young.
think it's really healthy for
Yeah.
her to have done that, but now it's like, "Okay, let's log back in."
Sometimes when you make the wrong decision, you figure out what you actually want, you know?
Exactly, and sometimes it's like, "Okay, was it wrong, or did I need this, like, in my
Yeah.
life just to, like, learn?"
And for clarity and, all
I'm
of
here
those
to tell
things.
you that it was wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
And hopefully you've learned your lesson.
I now can confirm it
It
is
was
in, it
wrong.
was wrong. No, I'm glad she did that, but
Uh,
I'm glad she's back because she's a Miami girl.
yeah, she is a Miami girl.
Miami girl. Let's just
LA,
be
I think,
real.
is, like, too chill for Alex.
I
At
agree.
this point of her
Way too
life.
chill. Yeah, no, I agree. We have to talk about something really big that I don't feel like it got enough attention this
Oh,
week.
okay.
Harry Styles and Zoe
Oh,
Kravitz
yeah, yeah,
got
yeah. Got
engaged.
engaged?
We add question marks on
Like,
purpose.
it seems like yes,
Yeah.
but has it been confirmed?
I think that's what feels weird as I saw it one day, like one morning on the internet, and I was like, "Oh my god, what?" And then I looked it up and TMZ had posted it, but then now it's like, I've seen nothing on
Yeah.
it. And I'm like, 2 of the biggest definitely him, like, being one of the
Yeah.
biggest, like, stars, like,
Yeah.
celebrities, and then she's a huge celebrity, and I'm like, I don't
Well, it's
understand.
like, didn't Tom and Zendaya do this too? It was like she kind of just had an engagement ring on, and then
Yes,
everyone was
they did
like,
that, but everyone still kind of like, mumbled about it, like, "Oh,
yeah,
what about this? We're looking into
yeah,
this." Whereas them, it's like, now I've seen nothing on them, I've
yeah.
heard nothing about them.
It does feel like it's flown very much under the radar. I've
Yeah.
only seen a few things about it. I saw one thing that was like, comparing her engagement rings from the past. And I'm like, she's really leveled up. She was really leveled up.
Oh, and this one looks
No, it looks
beautiful.
beautiful. But yeah, I haven't seen a ton
I
of
also
it.
saw this article that was like, they're planning 2 weddings, one in London and one in New York, and I'm like, "Where are we
Oh,
getting that
yeah,
information from?"
literally an inside source.
Literally, I'm like,
A
"What does"
source close to the couple.
they were, like, in Brooklyn because or no, in downtown because that's where her dad lives, and I'm like,
No,
"What
that's
are
not
we talking
happening.
about?"
No. Oh my
Like,
god,
she's gonna
that's
get
so
married, like, what, on
funny.
the Lower East Side, just, like, out in the street? Like, what do you mean? She's it was
That's
so
so
weird, like, her
funny.
dad can't go to a different
Somewhere else.
part of New York.
Yeah. Or different state, God
Yeah, no,
forbid,
literally,
different
like, she's gonna
country.
get married downtown New
Oh my
York. I'm like,
god.
"Okay."
That's so funny. I
So,
am happy
yeah.
for them.
No, they're so cute, but it was definitely one of the couples I think you were saying yesterday, like, we were like, "Okay, they're cute for
Yeah.
now," but I
Yeah.
think they're very cute together.
We'll see.
We'll see. I did think sh her and Channing were endgame,
I
but,
did
like,
too.
now that we're past that, like, I'm excited for her to
Yeah.
see what happens, but it just feels like one of those things where, like, everyone's kinda like, "We don't need to talk about it 'cause it's not real," but, like, I think it is.
Yeah.
So it's weird that no one's talking
Yeah.
about it, or maybe my algorithm is, like, not there, I
Maybe
don't
it's the
know.
algorithm, I don't know.
Yeah, it just feels very strange. You know who we need to check in with? Bella. We need to ask her
Who?
what she thinks, Bella, what she
Oh,
thinks about
yeah,
Harry.
Bella.
Bella, tell us your
Tell us
thoughts.
your
We will
thoughts.
be reaching out. Our
Yeah.
people will be reaching out to your
Mhm.
people.
Yep.
But yeah.
And he's about to go on tour, right?
Yeah, that's another thing. He's about to go on a world tour.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think it's a world tour. It's just, like, really select cities.
Interesting.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how
You'd think
that
it would be, like, a bigger deal, especially because he's, like, ramping up, but
yeah, like, he should be,
maybe
like,
not.
in the headlines
Yeah.
more than less. I don't really
Maybe
know.
they're intentionally trying to keep it, like
Probably. I would
although
say
when does that
probably.
work with social media? So,
I know.
I don't know.
They're, like,
Who
not always
knows?
out together either, like, or,
Yeah.
like, out and about, so that could be it too,
Yeah.
that it's not, like, as
Hmm.
I don't know. We'll see.
TBD.
Um, The Summer I Turned Pretty started filming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, the movie?
Mhm.
Dang.
I'm so excited.
I heard there was, like, already drama, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh,
I
no,
can't
with
remember.
Gavin.
I think so, yeah.
He just feels like it would be with
I think it
Gavin.
was. I just can't remember what it was.
Interesting.
Maybe I'll try and look it up real
I did
fast.
see that his wife was, like, in Bali with her best friend, and now, like, I just watched it the other day, and it clocked to me that's probably because he's filming.
Oh,
Um, but, oh gosh, I really wanna know what the drama is, but I'm really excited that it's filming because I'm excited. The shows well, the 3rd season was so good,
yeah.
and, like, that fin I just, like, think about that finale
Yeah,
often,
the finale was so
so
good.
I'm excited for the movie.
Mhm.
So I think it'll be good. Did you find
No,
it?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't maybe it was about I don't know what it was.
Hmm.
Just forget I said anything, really.
Yeah, look it up on your own time, guys. We're not here to do all your research.
We can only plant the seeds, and then you have to take them and water
You can
them.
only take a whale to water. What is it? You can only take a camel to water. What's that
Yeah,
say?
but you can't make it a horse. A whale, a camel, and a horse. We got there eventually. You can lead a horse to water.
You can't make it drink.
Precisely. So if you guys didn't
So
catch
funny.
that, we just called you all horses.
So
You
funny.
can be golden tempos. It all comes back.
Gosh, yeah.
Okay, well, excited for the movie. I was not like a huge fan. Like I didn't read
Yeah.
I read the first book and I watched the first season. The second season lost me. But
Yeah, the 2nd
I
season
came
was
back
just
for the
fine.
3rd season and I did love the finale and I'm
Mhm,
excited for the movie, so that'll be
mhm.
fun.
It should be
Yeah.
good. Um, okay. Here's the thing. Every week we say the same thing. We say we're so over these
Oh,
people.
yeah.
We're not going to talk
Mhm.
about them again.
Yep.
Every single week.
Yep.
And then we get on here and they just mess up our week with all their shenanigans. So we have to talk about it. And you guys should know what it is at this point. It is Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yep.
There's a few different things going on with them
There
this week.
is. There's a lot happening with them, actually.
Michaela.
So Michaela is moved temporarily, it seems like, to Hawaii to really focus on her skin health and journey, which, she's posting a lot about. And so we're following along. And
we want the best for
we
her. We want
really
her to be
want
healthy.
the best for her. It's so crazy. I'm like, I don't know how you're still living with this, because it seems incredibly painful.
Yeah.
And like, it's one of those things where, I think if you don't experience it, you don't know how bad it is, because you could watch it and be like, just put lotion on it. And it's like, that's not obviously the issue. And it's,
or like, just figure out what it is.
yeah. And it's like, that is what she's trying to
doing
do.
that forever. Yeah.
So definitely like hope that getting out of Utah and like, just like fresh start maybe, and focusing on her like health and well-being will help.
Yeah, I hope so.
But dang.
Yeah, so that's really sad. Hers aren't shenanigans. We will accept what's going on in her life.
That is no shenanigan.
No.
Everyone else, though.
Everyone else. Like, I saw this video. Did you see the Jordan cameo video?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God. So cameos, you guys, are like videos that people can buy of celebrities saying like happy birthday or happy anniversary or whatever to someone else, like your friend. And so someone got their friend a birthday cameo from Jordan from Jesse's ex-husband or husband. Right now, I don't know what they legally are. And he was like, happy birthday, like, oh my gosh, I hope you have a great day, like, I hope your day's great. And then he goes into this whole soapbox of like, like, I'm sure you've seen him on the show. I didn't get depicted good on the show because like my wife's crazy and like da 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 da. Like
Jordan,
Jess, like literally on this,
oh my
God,
God,
cameo, goes into this whole thing, and
he is so annoying,
so crazy. And he's like, yeah, like dad talk, like we didn't get like the best, like whatever, like, but we're great. But anyway, like happy birthday. And I'm like, honestly,
that is such a Jordan thing to do.
Literally, I'm like, honestly, when they bought this cameo, they probably were like, this man's gonna go off the rails.
This man is
like,
gonna crash out on Cameo, and that's what happened.
So I think they were expecting it. So it's like kind of great that he gave that to them.
That is so insane. Honestly, I think like I really think Jordan and Jesse are like the messiest couple.
No,
they are so all over the place. Honestly, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Dakota and Taylor lost their children.
It's a different kind of messy. Okay, they're not. Yes, they're not. They're definitely not as bad as Dakota and Taylor, but Jordan and Jesse are right below there, just because of the way they meddle in everything. Their personality is like, listen, Jesse, I love you, girl, but you got to stop getting in the middle of shit.
No,
like,
literally.
Why was she sending Dakota voice memos? She sent
those?
Who did she send a voice memo?
I don't know how Dakota got that voice memo.
She voice memoed. Oh, it wasn't Jesse to Dakota?
I don't think Jesse sent it to Dakota. I think it sounded to me like a secret recording. So what we're talking about is there's a voice memo out there of Jesse being like, I don't think we should be supporting Taylor at this time because like it won't look good for us and like whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like when everything was going down, like before when she was on The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
And it sounds to me like
it was to Dakota.
But I know, but did she record it?
Oh, I don't know who recorded it and released. Well, what do you mean?
Like, why would she send that voice memo to Dakota of her saying we shouldn't? Is she just dumb?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think she tries.
I thought someone secretly recorded her because like only a dummy and an idiot would do that.
No, she voice memoed Dakota and he released it to like throw her under the bus the way that she was being like, we shouldn't support Taylor publicly. And it's like, this is the thing though. This is what I'm saying is like, Jessie is just as messy. She like,
this doesn't even feel like mess. It feels like your brain chemistry is at the age of a 16-year-old.
I mean, I think that is what I mean.
Physical proof.
Yes. Because she thinks like, oh, it's a voice memo. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But it's just like, this is the thing. It's like she's in everyone's drama. She's involved in everything. And she doesn't actually have any, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, convictions
Yeah.
to like have a side and stick with it.
Because then she posted in support of
Yes.
Taylor.
So it's like she does what she's even when you watch the show, it's like she's on everyone's side all the time. She's like she'll like be on Dakota's side, she'll be like on Jordan's side, then she's on Taylor's side, then she's on Macy's side, then she's on. It's like she just can't. It's like she can't be in conflict or she can't have anyone dislike her. So she has to be liked at all times, and so she says whatever she needs to say to be liked by whoever. Like I don't know what it is, but it's so wild.
Wow, I could not believe she did that.
Yeah, and I just am like, they're the craziest couple, and I'm like, Jessie, dial it back, girl.
It feels like two high schoolers fighting.
Yeah.
It feels like, well, my girlfriend's crazy.
Yeah.
And he's crazy. It's like, oh my God, are we 12?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, what is going on? Like, you are both adults. And she's the oldest of the group.
Yeah. So crazy.
You'd never know it.
We still it's like Miranda is the last hope for Mom Talk. We love her.
She put out this week like that trend of like your boyfriend's text or whatever, like
turned into a song.
Turned into like a screamo. She did chases and they're so funny.
Yeah.
They're so funny. And he's just like, I think the man is obsessed with her. I think he like really knows that he fumbled that one.
Think
And
so
I don't
too.
think it's ever gonna happen again for them. But we love her.
Yeah.
We love her. So that was, we're so
My
over talking about them.
God.
Like, honestly, they just like cannot stay out the headlines.
Nope. And like,
It's
and
insane
also
to
once
me.
again though, Dakota releasing shit to TMZ. Like,
no,
dude, stop.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
And he's like been known for being like, I didn't do that. Like, I've never done that. Like, I'm not the one. I released to the police. So like they released it. And it's like, dude, you obviously sent this voice memo to TMZ. Like 1000%.
Yeah.
He's literally so, and they
no.
freaking lost their children this week.
Like it's literally so crazy.
It is so insane to me. I don't know. I don't know where they go from here.
I don't know
I don't really
either.
know what that looks like. I think they need to stay away from TV.
Yeah.
And just like figure this out.
They need to just like focus on getting better.
No show is worth this. Like no amount of money, no show is worth what is going on. It's so crazy to me. So that's them.
Yeah.
Morbid sad.
So crazy. More crazy couples though. Temptation Island.
Oh my God.
So we talked about the show last week. Such a great show. But like, if you haven't watched the show, or I guess we kind of talked about it last week, but anyway, only one couple stayed together and left together from the 4 that went in. A couple left single, one girl chose to leave with a new guy, and only one couple actually stayed together. Well, all the couples got back together after filming.
All of them.
And some of them then broke up again. But I'm just like, talk about more like toxic relationships. And like, you go on this show, you like, I don't know, hook up with other people, you're like messing around, like all of these things, whatever. You break up, and then it's like, and then you're back together. And I think a lot of it is like the comfortability of the relationship, obviously. But I'm like,
one couple has been together since high school, but like he like actively cheats on her like the entire time they're on the show.
Yeah, it's so toxic. And they got back together.
Yeah, after the show, they like left alone. They're like, we need to be single. We're breaking up, but they live together back home. So we were like, they're definitely getting back together. Like they just are, and they did. And they didn't tell anyone. They wanted to keep it a secret, which tells you right there that you shouldn't be doing it.
But she also snuck out of the hotel afterwards and like tried to go over and not confront him, but she like wanted to talk face to face.
They wouldn't let her.
They wouldn't let her know, and he got put on lockdown and like put on a plane because like they weren't supposed to interact. But Carter, whoever the girl that he was like cheating on her with in the villa, was like in the room, and Shai could hear her over the phone. And yeah, it was crazy. I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah. And then there was like one couple where the girl left with another guy, and he was a good guy, and they dated for like a second, and then she broke up with him to go back to her ex from the show. And it's like, why? Because now they're broken up again too. And
well, he was telling her it was like a bad edit. It was all editing. Like it just was like bad. It was not great editing.
Yeah. He got like, kind of the short end of the stick because he said one thing. But we think like she went into the show with the intention of breaking up with him and like heard that one thing and then was like, okay, I'm done.
Also, he was telling her that the bonfire clips were edited poorly. But then when she went back and watched the show and like how he was acting in the villa, she was like, oh. And then he continued to like act a certain way, and then
Yeah.
she was like, "No, actually, we're done."
That's interesting because we actually were like, "Oh, wow, he's kind of, like, reeling it back," and, like, she's gonna see these and be, like, sad that she moved on so
Yeah.
quickly. So it's interesting that she watched the show and, like, felt that way because I
Yeah.
feel like he really was not the worst of them
He
and,
was not
like
the worst by any means. But
yeah.
I do think, like you were just saying, I think she was over it,
Yeah.
and it gave her the perfect reason to end it.
Yeah. So I don't know why she went back with him, but
But then they broke up again, and she then reached out to Xavier and
no
was
way.
like, "Hey, can we, like, talk?" And I think they got coffee or something. I don't know if they're dating, but, like, so she left with Xavier,
What
then
a
got
freaking
back with her
toxic
ex,
cycle.
and
This is
then
what Mikey did.
yeah.
Mikey did this.
Yes.
He was with her and then got back with his
Yes.
ex and then got back and I'm like, "Girl, if you don't see this in yourself right now, it's crazy to
So
me.
brutal, you guys.
This is what you hated about
Yeah.
Mikey. You're doing it to
Yeah.
Xavier." I hope he stood his ground. I liked her, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, "Dude, no, that was a mess." But the 2 couples that, like one couple that stayed together, they were really cute, and
Mhm.
we liked them, and we were, like, rooting for them, and then one couple they left single, but then they got back
Yeah.
together very shortly after. I
Yeah.
liked them
I did
too,
too. I think
so we're
she was a
glad for
little
them.
harsh on her partner, but
Yeah,
I'm
she
glad that they
was.
ended up getting back together, and I hope
Me
they're
too.
good now.
I hope they're good. I
Yeah.
hope he opens up and he has deep
Yeah.
conversations with her.
That depth she's looking
That's what she
for.
needs. That's what she needs. We also finished Million Dollar Secret.
Yeah, we did, and it was so good.
Was
It was such
so
a good
it was
ending.
so good.
Mhm.
We also went into the finale and we were like, "We like all 3
Yeah.
of these people. We are
We're
good with
happy if
any
any
of
of
them
these win,
winning."
yeah.
Yeah, so it was nice to have, like, that because sometimes I feel like we're like, if this like, we hate those
Yeah.
2 and, like, we need
Yeah,
this one
yeah.
person to win and it sucks.
Yeah. No, it was a
Um,
great finale.
yeah, it was really good,
It's
and
crazy when you're like it seems so obvious to you watching, and you're like, "What are they not seeing?" And it's
yes,
like but it just was
yes.
so they just it yeah, I don't know, it was so good.
It was so good, and now after it's, like, fun, like, following them all, like, they're all, like, hanging out together and, like, going and supporting each other at their
Which
different
you were
events.
saying that it was filmed in 2024.
I don't know if that's
Oh,
true.
okay.
I feel like
I
that
mean,
feels, like, insane to me if that's true because they're all still so close,
yeah.
and it feels like very fresh friendships. I don't know,
But
like,
I
it
don't know,
feels
maybe it's just now that they can finally talk about it, it's like
maybe
they're I don't know, who knows, but, like,
yeah,
it is fun seeing them all, like, hang out now
yeah.
and one of the guys, Nick, he's going on Perfect Match.
One of the guys, Nick, is going on The Perfect Match, but he was, like, flirty on the show with this girl, Yumiko, and I was like, "Oh my god, they're gonna end up together, this is great, like, blah, blah, blah," and, like, they've been, like, playing with us online,
Yeah.
like, being like, "Oh, like, forever, like, the my girl, whatever," but everyone in the comments is like, "He's going on Perfect Match, this is just to throw us off," like, whatever, but Perfect Match was also already
Yeah, I think it's already
filmed,
been
right?
filmed.
So, I don't really know what's going on there because he could have gone on, found no one, and then
Yeah, yeah,
dated
yeah.
Yumiko.
TBD.
So we'll see. But also
Our boy
Konichiwa
Kevin.
Kevin, was, like, flirting like, I don't know what was going on there, but did you see he put on his helmet at his event, Konichiwa
Oh,
Kevin? So,
funny.
yeah, so we'll see what goes on there, but it's, like, been fun following them all around, and, like, some of the older contestants have been, like, going to things too, and, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
definitely it was
cute.
a great show, so if you guys haven't watched yet,
Definitely
go
watch, highly
watch. Yeah.
recommend. Yeah, this season was really, really
Yeah.
good. Um, have we been watching Oh, we have to talk about this week's episode of Survivor.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Some of the greatest television I've ever seen.
It was really freaking good.
It was really good. So we can't give, like well,
I mean,
it's
I think if you
it's
I
Sunday,
think yeah,
you've
yeah,
watched
yeah.
it,
And
and at this point, when this
yes,
comes out, it'll have almost been
a
a whole
week.
week.
Yeah.
So, you wanna explain what happened?
No, you go.
Okay. So, basically this week, they got to, like this season 50 is, like, all about, like, all these different, like, changes and, like, all these things going on, and so they did, like, an auction where they bought their letters from home, which was really,
And
really
the Survivor
sweet.
auction is such like a classic
Such a
Survivor
classic.
challenge.
Yes,
So
but the thing was, like, they all came with something either something good came with it, something bad, or both, so you could, like, get a good item, but then something bad could happen with it, and so with the good item that they got, which was letters from home, they had then something bad that came with it, which was Mr. Beast came on this show, and he had, like some, like, a
briefcase.
briefcase that they didn't know what was in it. So then they go to tribal, and that's when they find out what's in it, and so they find out so they all have a plan of who they're voting home, like, they think they're like, "Oh, we've got this, it's gonna be easy vote." And so they get to tribal, and Mr. Beast comes out and says, "Okay, there's a coin in here. One of you has to flip this coin. It's heads or tails,
Yep.
basically. You call it. If you call heads and it lands on heads, or if you call tails and it lands on tails, if you call it and it lands on what you called, he's going to double the money, which is unheard
Yep.
of at $2 million. And then you also are safe from elimination that night, right?
And
If
yeah.
and what?
Well, and you get an idol.
Oh, that's right. And you get an idol
Yep.
for the next week. I forgot about that. And then if you call like heads and it lands on tails, then you go home. The money stays the same. Nothing
Yeah, but
happens
you
there.
go home.
Yeah,
So,
but you go
like,
home. Yeah.
you are flipping a 50/50 chance
Yeah.
of just
Yeah.
getting out without being voted out.
Exactly. So it's like
Or
normally
also,
no
though,
one would
getting
do that.
a $2 million prize
Correct.
potential and an idol.
Yes.
So, yeah,
And so
normally
someone had to do
yeah.
it no matter what.
Mhm.
There wasn't even an option.
Because if someone didn't volunteer, they were gonna draw rocks.
Yeah,
So,
and
like,
someone would have to do
someone was
it.
gonna be forced to do this if someone
Yeah.
didn't volunteer to do it.
So there was a guy named Rick Devins who he felt like he was getting voted out. So he's like, I can use my shot in the dark, and that's a 1 in 6 chance of staying, or I can flip this coin. That's a
50/50.
50/50 chance. So might as well. So he volunteers to do it. And they're all like, well, let him do it. He'll probably go
Because
home and
he's
like
kind of
Devin
on the
can
bottom.
he's definitely on
So
the
it's
bottom
like people are
because
kinda
he
like,
creates
"Let
chaos.
him do it." And, like,
Yeah.
if he
So
has
he
an
goes
idol, we'll
home.
flush it next week, and if he
Yeah.
goes home, he goes home.
Exactly. So he goes up there, you guys, and he flips it, and you can tell everyone is nervous. Mr. Beast is nervous because like, I introduced this
Yeah.
into the game, like, this could really be sad.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is stressed, so
And,
he
like, if you go
flips
home on a coin flip, it's
on
kind
a
of like, "Oh my
coin.
god,
Yes,
sad."
exactly. So he flips this coin, you guys, and calls heads, and it lands, and it's
Heads.
heads. And everyone loses it because there's half excitement of, like, we get $2 million, but there's also,
Half
like
excitement. Well, dread.
like, dread of, like, well, now we have to vote someone else out, and
Mhm.
we all had a
Yeah.
plan. And Rick Devens earlier in the night had blown up this girl's game by telling, like, she did this, she said this is what happened. We should, you want to vote her out, don't trust her, blah, blah, blah. So now he's safe and gets an idol. So they all go and they
Vote
vote
Stephanie
her
out.
out, which was such a bummer because the plan to vote out Ozzy was not her idea.
No. But she didn't do a good job defending herself.
She did
And
not.
she thought she was safe enough to not throw Jonathan under the bus because
And
it
she
was
should have.
Jonathan's plan.
Yep. Yep.
And she should have. If she wanted to
Mhm.
stay, she should have thrown Jonathan under the bus. And Jonathan
Yep.
sat back and didn't say anything, and he got off scot-free, and Stephanie went
Anything.
home for him. So
Yep.
it's kind of like I mean, I think that's the thing with Survivor is, like, you have your alliances and you have your number ones, but there comes a time when you have to turn on them.
Yeah,
And
because ultimately it's a single player game.
which I did see, though, someone speaking online saying that Stephanie said in some exit or some interviews since that, like, Sari convinced her that she was safe and she didn't need to do anything because she also had a steal a vote
Yes.
and she didn't use it. Not that oh no, she did. She had an extra vote.
She had to steal a vote, and she stole Rick Devens'
Yeah,
vote.
yeah.
But it didn't matter because it was
Because it
unanimous
didn't matter.
vote.
I can't remember what she was saying.
Well, like, technically she was safe
She
that
was
night,
saying something
probably.
about, like, Sari convinced her that she didn't need to do something. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, and just how much, like, of a manipulative player Sari is, which I'm like, I don't care. I love Sari. So,
No,
like,
literally,
yeah.
we love Sari.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care what you have to
Yeah.
say.
But it just was interesting because she felt like she was safe. And I was like, girl, why were you not fighting harder?
Whenever they're like, "Oh, well, I'm safe," I'm like, "Honey,
You're not safe.
you're not safe. Like, do
Yeah.
something." It's so crazy to me. I would never feel safe.
Yep.
I feel like I would never feel safe.
Yep. Agreed.
But
It
I
was a
don't know.
wild episode.
Wild
Definitely,
episode. It
like,
was so
historic things happening on Survivor 50.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see because obviously these are things, a lot of them are things that aren't going to be in, like, regular seasons. Like, Mr. Beast is not going to come on every
Yes.
season. So,
Yeah.
like, some of these things, the Billie Eilish idol, probably not
Yeah.
going to be around every season. So, some
No.
of these things are obviously specific to 50, but it's
Yeah.
fun that, like, things that we've never seen before are happening.
Yeah.
And it's, like, just kind of crazy fun stuff. So
So fun.
Yeah.
I think that's it
A
for the
crazy
week.
week.
Crazy
Yeah.
week. Good TV.
Good TV.
Good
Good
stuff.
good
Birthday
stuff
week.
happening. Yeah, birthday week. Oh my
Exactly.
god.
Okay, so what are we reading right now?
So, I'm kind of on theme with this week.
Okay, let's hear it.
I am reading Workhorse. Um,
I feel like I've heard about
I've
this.
talked about it before. I started it a while
Okay.
ago. It's by Caroline Palmer. It's basically Devil Wears Prada
Yes.
in a different book.
Yes.
A
Yeah.
kind of Devil Wears Prada story. It's about like an Andy kind of who's an assistant in fashion at a big magazine. And so I
Mhm.
started it a while ago. Something about me, I'm not like a multiple book reader. It's like I'm reading one book at a time. So
Mhm.
I started it a while ago and I put it down because I was reading something else and I never picked it back up. So,
Mechanical?
no. It was a while ago. That did take me a while to read, but no. So, I'm picking that back up. I'm reading Workhorse this week. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I'm reading a book called More Than Enough, which is for my book club. And it is by Anna Quindlen, but it's basically like this woman takes a DNA test, like, for fun, like, her friends get her one for her birthday just for fun, and she takes one and she finds out that she has, like, a second degree or whatever it's called, like, relative, which is basically means, like, an aunt, an uncle, a niece, a nephew, or cousin, something like that, where it's, like, one removed.
Yeah.
Um, and so she's, like, trying to figure it out, and so I'm at this part right now where she, like, goes to meet with that relative, but she's very, very white, born of 2 white parents, and she's, like, found pictures of her being born before, pictures of a baby being born. I don't know if it's her, but that's what she's led to believe. And then she goes to meet this girl and she's black, which she's mixed. So then she ends up meeting with the dad and they have the same like ears, which is like they have specific like small like traits of their ears. And so she's now trying to figure out like, well, who is this man to me? Obviously, it seems like something we're connected in some way because it's very specific ear type. So, it's been really interesting, but, it's just like a sweet story. Our theme this month for our book club was spring books, and,
Okay.
like, I had looked up books, like, and the cover was, like, had flowers on it, and so I was like, "Whatever, that's my interpretation of
There
spring."
you go.
So yeah, reading that right now, it's good. I'm reading it on Spotify actually, or listening to it on Spotify
Nice.
because couldn't get it anywhere else, so
Shout out
yeah,
Spotify,
shout out
if you
Spotify.
premium has audiobooks. So,
Yes, and it's been a
we
life,
love that.
saver, so that's me.
Cool.
So that's it for the week.
It was a long one, so we'll
It
wrap
was
it
a long
up,
one.
but thanks for being
Next week
here.
yeah, next week is busy, so we'll check back
Yep.
in,
There's
and
lots
then only
happening.
less than 3 weeks till
Yeah.
Paris.
The countdown has
So
happened.
excited. So excited.
Yay.
Well, thanks,
Thanks, guys.
guys.
We'll
See you
see you
next
next
week.
time. Bye.
Bye.